it just feels so weird because it should be just like another weekend on tour. Like we hang out all the time, but it just feels like everyone's in my area now, which is so weird. And
Hey guys, Johnny Disc Golf here at the 2019 MVP Open, and I am joined by a local now, Mr. Simon Lizotte. How you doing?
yep, fresh New Englander. I'm proud to be an American, as I've heard that song at a baseball game a couple of weeks ago, and it's my new favorite song.
Oh, really? There you go. New to you. Biggest question then, how are we liking New England? You've been here for a little bit, so it's not so fresh of a subject, but how are you enjoying your time?
It's been actually around 2 years now, almost to the day 2 years now where I've been here for the first time. I only live here now for like 10 months. But I mean, 10 months is already a long time in such a young life as mine. And yeah, it was rough at first, especially the off seasons. You know, it gets super cold, and not only cold, but it's like a weekly thing that a snowstorm hits you, then flights are canceled, and I was just, I don't know if I can do this anymore. But I mean, if you look behind us, we have Maple Hill local within like 25 minutes of my apartment. And this has really been a lifesaver, and the community has been so like open-hearted, open-armed for me. It's been really great to have like a new disc golf family here.
Yeah, that's so cool. In Germany, I know that the disc golf scene isn't maybe as like rich as it is here in the States. What's it been like being in a community now, you know, as your home community? That's, you know, England is huge in disc golf.
You can't really compare it. It's just two different things, especially because when I was in Germany, I was like 12 to 18 years old, and now I'm like 26, so I'm like a whole different person anyway. But yeah, back in Germany, it was more like me and my dad going on like family trips. It was like we were best friends, hanging out, going on disc golf trips together. Not even to like permanent courses. People would just set up baskets on like this random field and make a tournament out of it. And the same 20 people would show up every weekend. So it was also awesome, different kind of awesome. And here it's just, you can walk out here any day and you'll find like 30 to 50 people playing. I mean, everyone knows me for some reason, and I'm trying to remember faces, names and stuff, but of course I'm struggling because I'm traveling so many different places. But all in all, this has been super friendly, and yeah, really, I think we're moving closer to Boston in a couple of months.
Okay. I was going to say, I remember that you were talking about maybe almost moving to Colorado.
Yeah.
Any updates there? It seems like there is one.
I mean, there's always endless ideas and opportunities and possibilities we can do. But my girlfriend, who has a real job, actually, she works in biotech, so Boston is like a hot spot for that. Yes. She gets like paid like double of what you would get paid in Colorado for like the same job. So yeah, I mean, for me, it almost doesn't really matter where I live because I'm 8 months of the year at least I'm traveling anyway. So I think I'm gonna give her like the benefit there that she can choose where to live, and I'm just gonna roll with it. And if it's a tough off season, then I think I can deal with that.
Okay. Speaking of tough off seasons, one of the favorite things that for you, or that I've noticed about you, is those vlogs that you're doing in the off season, like skating on Maple Hill, one of the lakes out there, throwing in some shots. Has that been a unique experience? You know, getting your winter golf in?
Yeah, the whole vlogging thing was such a crazy thing. Like, it got so much more positive feedback because I spend way too much time on YouTube. Like, I follow YouTubers, vloggers, like many of them, so I know the idea and I know how to like talk to the camera and act, stuff like that, and I have some good ideas on what to do every day and make kind of a storyline out of it. But there's like so much hate on the internet, especially in YouTube comments, but all I got was almost positivity.
Oh, okay, never mind, that's good. I thought you were going a different direction.
No. All I got was positivity, so I was like, what is happening? Like, is this actually good? And then I was getting like over 20,000 views a video, which was way more than I ever expected. So it was always spontaneous. Like the people told me like the Maple Hill on ice skates video was like one of the best disc golf videos they've ever seen. So someone just called me up that morning, shout out to Mike Lucy, who works in the pro shop here, and was like, dude, the lake's frozen, you want to buy some ice skates and come skate? This morning of the video. And I was like, drove over to Dick's Sporting Goods, bought some ice skates, head over here, and then met up with Tom, who owns this whole property, and just came up with stuff on the go, and it turned out to be like a special moment.
Wow, I had no idea. I appreciate the perspective. Enough with the vlogging, enough with lifestyle stuff. We are here at Maple Hill. We're playing the Golds for the MVP Open. I feel like we have seen you on the leader cards over the past few years. You play well here.
Yeah.
How are you feeling coming into this year? You've probably played it maybe the most you've ever played in your life.
Yeah, this tournament is such a weird feeling to me because when I used to live in Germany, we never even had a disc golf course, yet a tournament where like actual pros would come or any players would come. So having a big tournament to where I live, feeling like a hometown advantage kind of thing, and a home course advantage, having all my touring buddies be in my home area, which it just feels so weird because it should be just like another weekend on tour, like we hang out all the time, but it just feels like everyone's in my area now, which is so weird, and it's really cool. And I'm getting so many messages and just people talking to me that they're rooting for the local kid now. It's some added pressure, I think, but I don't really mind it. I like it.
Yeah.
I'm definitely comfortable on this course. I mean, I've played it more than any other courses I've probably played in the States, probably 30, 40 times this year. So yeah, whenever I'm here, I come out here. Don't always play the gold layout.
The other ones are so much fun too. That's the thing.
Yeah, if you come out here, you maybe not want to go straight to golds because it can be very frustrating, especially it's hard on your body too. A lot of up and down, a lot of crushing the disc. So if I play like a fun casual round, I will go straight to the reds and have a great time throwing ace runs. That's my favorite thing to do for fun.
I love it. We tried to play the reds a little bit. They were taking the pins away, but we got a chance to play some of them. Yeah. Super fun layout.
Yeah, so good.
Here, you said that it's awesome to have everyone in your home area. A couple questions before I get you out of here. I know you got a round to play.
Yeah, all good.
What is so special about this? I know that you're a pool guy. We've got a pool table. We've got air hockey. There's ping pong. What is it about this that like everybody looks forward to so much throughout the year?
Wow, that's a tough question. I mean, we kind of look forward to almost all tournaments, but this one is special. I think the game room is one of the big things that we have. Just this great room up there with all these games. It's almost an arcade room, and a lot of people are camping right on the site. So we're like, I mean, we like hanging out, but in this case, we're like forced to hang out, which is sometimes it like just pushes us to do more fun things. And I think everyone thinks of this weekend like a group get together, and we can play games, poker nights, pool, and of course the course has a really long history, and there's some great championships out here. I don't know. You must understand. It's like the vibe. It just has a vibe to it.
Truthfully, I totally do understand. I'm just curious about all the other pros' perspective because it is kind of that last vestige of that camping. I'm not gonna say party tournament, but kind of has that vibe of like it's a gathering. It's kind of a celebration, if you will. Two questions. One, somebody that was not on people's radar that you think might have a breakout performance this week.
Wow, it's always hard to say who's on the radar and who's not.
That's fair.
I don't want to call someone out who's on the radar or who I think is not on the radar.
Okay, well listen, take off the radar comment. Somebody that maybe...
Am I on the radar?
I would say you're on the radar. Okay. Somebody not in the top 10 ratings, like world rankings ratings, that might run up to lead card and have a good showing this week.
How about Joel Freeman?
Okay. Wow,
I like that.
That counts. Yeah, he's been having good showings. Yeah. And he plays well out here.
Mm-hmm. I played with him last week at Iron Hill in Delaware, and he can hit some lines. He's one of the touchiest, smoothest sidearms for upshots. And out here, I think that's a huge advantage.
Cool. Great choice. We'll be keeping an eye on him all weekend long. Last thing, though, I want to get you out of here with a chance to say anything you want to the fans out there, the friends, anybody pulling for Mr. Simon Lizotte this weekend.
Guys, I just really want to say thank you. I mean, it's all been said before, but it's like we literally could not be doing this without you guys watching, you guys supporting, you guys just loving the game like we do. And all I can really do is hope to put on a show, make it entertaining to watch, and just everyone to be inspired to get out there and like enjoy disc golf or frisbee or just all in all be happy.
Dude, I love it so much, man. I really appreciate your energy. Your perspective on things is fantastic. I'm wishing you the best of luck this weekend, Simon. For all of you at home, that's going to do it for this interview. But if you'd like coverage of all things disc golf, make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Hey guys, thanks so much for checking out that interview. If you'd like to support me, check out patreon.com/JohnnyDiscGolf. And if you'd like to follow along, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel for updates on all your favorite players all season long.